Good evening, Mr. Romany Rye back again. This week there's going to be a lot of uploads. I'm going to interview this lady that's staying up on my site, permanent. Her name is Millie Allen Palmer. And she's a self-proclaimed horse whisperer. She's a leather worker. She can make all sorts of things out of leather. And she's a very interesting lady. Got a lot of stories to tell. Also this week, I'm going to start to tell about my own life and the things that have happened to me. Very interesting, I can guarantee you. And anybody that's interested in this should follow my YouTube channel, like and subscribe. That would be very kind of you. So if you're interested in it, please follow me up. There was an old travelling man years ago. His name was Willie Richards. We used to call him Uncle Willie, because that's what it was. Back in the days, you called our elders uncle and aunt, no matter what they was. That's what it was. And Uncle Willie used to tell many tales. He used to tell a lot of hookapins, so you didn't really know to believe him or not. But he was always a pleasure to see him coming into the scrapyard to talk about the old times and the tales he used to say. Me and my cousin Morris have been rolled up on the floor, laughing our heads off. He told me this tale, I never forgot it. I've adapted it a little bit to make it all fit. But the basic theme of this little verse is what happened to Uncle Willie when he was out coursing. And it goes like this. Well, I spied he, for he dicked me. I had me juckle on a leash behind this big old tree. Or at least that's the way I thought it was. He hollered out, I caught you out. Come out from behind that big old tree, is what old Farmer Jack hollered out to me. Well, I rockered not a word, not a sound did I make. I could tell by his mooey he was going fucking divvy. The veins in his neck, he was turning blue. Old Farmer Jack knew I was coursing his hares, but could never catch Mandy until this day. With this old mush, he had a popper in his hand, and he fired a couple of shots up into the promised land. He must have thought it would frighten me and trashing Mandy into coming out from behind this big old tree. But I ain't that kind of man, and I could dick he, but he couldn't dick me. Well, my dear old Jook was dicking up at me. She must have been a-wondering what we was going to do. The hairs in the sack hanging across me back. Just like all the other times. What's the problem with that? The old Jook must have thought to herself. All of a sudden, as quick as that, old Farmer Jack turned his back. Somebody hollered at he. What was he shooting at? There was me chance. I didn't take a second glance. Jill, I said to me old Jook, and over the edge we both popped, and away we jowled. And that was the end of that. Bye-bye, Farmer Jack. Now that was Uncle Willie's basic story of when he went coursing. So it put a smile on my face when I thought about it today. So I wrote it out. And I hope you enjoyed it. And it's bye-bye for now from the Romany Rye.